What's up, world? My name is Brian Rutherford, and I am heading out of town, out of Phoenix, Arizona, to go take some pictures. I'm just a weekend warrior. I usually don't have any sort of plan, except I got a day off and I like photography. I'm just a guy with a camera. So I'm heading north. I got kind of an idea. I shouldn't say I have no idea, but I'm gonna hit Sedona. It's about an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours north of where I live. And I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can come up with. There's a lot of opportunity up there. It's a beautiful place in the state, so come on with me. Yeah, so when I was coming up here to Sedona, I missed my exit. So I had to drive up to the next city, which is Flagstaff, and turn around, come back down another way, which is actually nice because it's a nice scenic route. But everything's still dead around here. So I pulled off on this little spot here, and it looks like it might be nice, even though the trees are all dead. But it's Oak Creek. You can see it here behind me. Beautiful area. Just a stream basically on the side of the road. I just got a little pull off here, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to shoot it. So I already got my camera set up, ready to go, because I already knew basically what I wanted. I'm gonna go wide angle on it. I got my 10 to 22 millimeter on a tripod, and I'm gonna try to get it up nice and high, and that will let me see more of the river that way. So if I get down low, I'm only gonna see basically the first few feet, 20, 50 feet, something like that. You're not gonna get the grand scale of, you know, what this river is. So I'm gonna get up as high as I can. I might have to get out a little bit, stick it in the water, which I'm gonna lose a couple feet of altitude, I guess, on the camera. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna shoot it at a high f-stop, probably 8 or 10, somewhere around there. Try to get as much in focus as I can, and whatever the shutter speed says and whatever the ISO says. I have those basically on auto. Not gonna shoot manual. I'll just do aperture priority right now. So all right, I am probably gonna get somewhere out in that water right there. I don't know if it's gonna pick it up, but there's a little trash out there in the water, so I want to try to avoid that and get a shot going down that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up and see how it goes, get a shot in. Yeah, and one thing as well that I wanted to point out is one reason I decided to go ahead and stop here and give this a shot is, if you can see back behind me, again, I don't know if it's going to come out on the super wide angle, but some nice mountains out there. You know, the top in the distance. Now, I don't think even going 10 or 22 millimeter, 22 might be able to do it, but they're going to disappear the wider you go. So yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. See if I can get it in. I might not go as wide as I expected, but above 22, all I have is my kit lens, 18 to 55 millimeter, and it's complete crap. And I don't just say that because it was the lens that came with my camera, but it's really just complete crap. I need really good focus. What I'm looking at is an L series Canon, which I think it's about $1,500 or $1,700 for the 2.8. So unfortunately, that's gonna wait. I already spent all my tax money, so yeah. Here, let me back off a little bit and show you. I got my tripod all the way up. Just balancing on a couple rocks there. Hopefully it doesn't fall. And trying to get the highest perspective that I can. I was gonna get out into the water and try to get a little bit further in, but I really don't want to get wet because it's cold, it's windy, and I really don't want to get wet. So I thought about it, as I was shooting, go ahead and show you an example of that. I shot one up high where I was talking about, and then I went ahead and put my tripod down low and I shot one there. So it actually came out a little bit better than a lot of the time, but it'll give you an idea on the differences between shooting low and shooting at a higher height, higher altitude. Just getting the camera out there above your head level, it makes a difference a lot of the time. So I'm off to the next destination. As much as I really hate to leave this place, it's a beautiful spot. Look forward to coming back here in summer and fall. I haven't really gotten the chance to. I always end up finding other things to do. So yeah, not this year. I don't think I'm gonna hit all the spots that I really like to hit at the right time when I want to hit it. So I'm off. Yes, so okay. Been walking around a little bit. Pretty neat area. Lots of neat little small waterfalls and water mills and different things like that. Pretty cool. I like the area, definitely. But it's even a little cooler because I've been wanting to get here for a long time, for many years, and I haven't really gotten a chance to do it. The chance that I've gotten to do it, it's been closed. Full, not closed, but full parking lot, which there's a lot of spots, so that must have been packed. 100, 150 different people coming to see the same thing that I came to see. So yeah. I was talking about the snow melt and stuff like that. As you can probably see here, it's usually a little trickling stream. There's not much to this as far as a river goes, but it's really flowing today. So I don't know, I'm gonna have a little bit of change of plans. The spot that I was just kind of showing you is one of the spots I was looking at, but it's flat red rock that gets little kind of retention ponds that there's no flow. They're just mirror, no ripples or anything, that perfectly still, and you can get excellent reflections off of it. But it's completely underwater today, so I don't know. Maybe I might end up going with a neutral density filter or something like that, and try to blur it out, maybe get a little bit of reflection, but I doubt it. It's just roaring through here. So yeah, a little bit of change of plans as always. Unfortunately I don't get to get up here for a week at a time to have the perfect situation and perfect conditions. So I'm up here for a couple hours, about 4 hours to be exact, and that's about it. So I'm gonna take it for what it gives me, and hopefully I'll still be able to come up with a good image. I think I will. It's hard to come up with a bad image when you're in such a beautiful place. So cool, we'll see. I'm gonna keep walking around. I'm gonna walk down a little bit. Somebody crossed this river. I don't know if you can see it here, but somebody crossed it at some point, and they're walking around on the other side, but a little treacherous. And it's also 2-3 feet deep, and it's moving, so I don't know how they did that, but I'm gonna go see if I can find it, find the spot that they did. Maybe get a crossing and see if I can find a good spot. But I'm gonna keep looking for now, and I'll figure it out. So beautiful up here, absolutely beautiful. So yep, I think I found a golden spot. I don't know how the sunset's gonna be because it looks like there's some clouds that are kind of starting to go over the sun right now. Hopefully it'll be nice, but yep, I gotta rush back. I got about a half-mile walk here, get back to my car, and grab my camera and rush back. It's really early, but if the light disappears, I'm kind of screwed. You know, especially after all this that I just went through. Not a lot, it's been enjoyable, so no complaints on that. But yep, I'm gonna go back, get my camera, try to set up. Found something that's different than everything else I see, and it might be because the water's so high that the water got into a different spot. So all right, so now it's a mad scramble to get back. As if you can't tell, light is disappearing quick behind clouds. Story of my life. And if I would have brought my camera the first time, I could have set it up and shot real quick, and I would have been good to go. But oh well, we'll see how it comes out. I might be able to get a little magic light in there too. If it peeks through the clouds right at sunset, it might just light that mountain up. Rock, I guess, Cathedral Rock. And it might work out well. It's a real soft light right now, but it might work. We'll see. I'm gonna run over there, get set up, make it happen. Okay, so kind of frantically got here. I saw a couple people coming with cameras, thinking they might be looking for the same thing. It's one of the few places to get a reflection. So luckily nobody was here. It's just a little tiny pond, and that's Cathedral Rock completely in the shadows, which sucks. And if you look at the sky behind me, clouds are coming in even harder. So I don't know. I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna hang out for a couple hours and see if the light improves. But just sitting here kind of playing around, and here's what I'm at right now. If it'll focus here, I threw a 6-stop neutral density filter on. See if I can get it to focus. Maybe, but sitting at f10 in a second, 1.3 seconds. So, and if I go ahead and set it real quick, a little bit overexposed right now. So go 1. It's actually looking pretty good when I look at the picture, but it's going to change quite a bit once the sun comes out. But it looks a lot more dynamic with that 6-stop on there. So I think I'm going to do that, play around with it a little bit. I might even be able to come out with a picture if the sun never comes out. It's deep in the clouds right now, but absolutely beautiful. There's a stream over here, if you can see that. I might go ahead and try to get some long exposures on that. Yeah, see what I can pull out of this. Lots of cool stuff around, so let me see what I can do. All right, so no light at all. There's a slight chance it might come out here in a little bit, but gotta get way up underneath those clouds. But I'll tell you what, you know, you're in a scenic place, you're sitting here taking pictures, and a wedding breaks out next to you. Hey, it's walked up, they're getting married. Right on to them. But still waiting on light. We will see. I'm hoping. Alright, well, I leave in defeat. It didn't work out. Light never came out. Hey, come on, girl. Gotta handle my pup, too. Light never came out. I was hoping it would peek under the clouds, and it never happened. So, yeah, it is what it is. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. I'm waiting a while to get to this place and shoot it. Found a good spot, found the reflections I wanted, and nada. But it's funny that a wedding broke out right next to me, and that was kind of interesting. like I said, you know you're in a good spot when that happens. So beautiful out here. Just not the most beautiful today. So I'm gonna head back to my truck, finish this little hike here, go grab me some dinner, get a little yum-yums from my pup here. Yeah, where are you going? And call it a day, a defeat. But I mean, I got to enjoy it. Got to see still some beautiful things. But nah, it is what it is, I guess. So till next time.